Even the slightest change in the weather is enough to put me in a perfect fall nesting mood, ready to embrace cozy homemaking and gently shift into the season ahead, even if it feels a little early. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Moran. I'm a maker and a homebody from Israel. And in this little space, I share simple glimpses of daily life and slow makings, a quiet pause in the flow of every day for myself and hopefully for you too. Starting the day with lunch prep, I want to make a comforting meatball dish that should feed us for the next 2-3 days. With quite a few plans coming up, I want to have lunch sorted ahead of time. I have an appointment later this morning, so hopefully this comforting dish will be finished before I need to leave. I have about 1.5 kilos of ground beef, which is more than enough. I usually like to add a lot of chopped fresh parsley to the meat mixture, but I don't have any today, so instead I'm adding lots of chopped zucchini, which should help lighten up the meat mixture. I'm also adding about a tablespoon of psyllium, some chopped onions, eggs, salt, and a little bit of those handmade veggie bouillons cubes I keep in the freezer. Hopefully this will compensate for the fresh parsley that's missing today. After the meat mixture is ready, I'm starting to prepare the sauce. I'm heating up some tallow and chopped onions with a few spices. Today I'm adding turmeric, cumin and salt. Let the heat open them up, then toss in the leftover chopped zucchini and onions that didn't make it into the meat mix. And today I'm also adding some chopped cabbage because why not? Next I'm adding some homemade garlic paste, and since I have quite a lot of the meat mixture, it's going to need 2 cans of chopped tomatoes to make enough sauce to cover everything nicely. And yeah, I also added a veggie bouillon in. It simply deepens the whole dish. This was actually the last one I had in the freezer, so I'm planning to make a new batch soon. I'm adding 2 bay leaves and a little bit of dried parsley instead of the fresh one that I don't have on hand today. So I need to go out now, and the meatball dish still needs a little bit more time to cook. I'll just turn off the heat for now, go for my appointment, and then continue cooking it once I'm back. And when I'm back, I let the meatball dish continue cooking, and I also made some fresh rice for Tomer. He likes to eat those comforting meatballs with rice. I have a bone broth that's been cooking in the oven for 24 hours now. I'm going to take some vegetables out of it and also pour myself some broth into this handmade mug that I bought in Dorset in the UK to enjoy with my lunch today. I had plenty of meat and not all of it went into the meatballs, so I cooked some with fried eggs. I'll enjoy it with my lunch today, and I'm completely sure Eyal and the boys will enjoy it as well later today. This dish is so comforting. I took myself a second round just to dip today's whole rice sourdough into this hot, rich sauce. Heading to my craft room with my dessert to spend some time there. And thank you so much, by the way, for such a lovely welcome to my M-Day scarf. I really appreciate everyone who already purchased it, and for those who have already sent pictures of your beautiful works in progress and finished scarves. Thank you so much. After 24 hours, it's time to take the vegetables out of my bone broth. The broth will continue cooking. I usually like to cook a 48 hours bone broth, but I use the vegetables to make the new batch of veggie bouillons. They don't need to stay in for the full 48 hours. So now it's the perfect time to use them. I'm trying my best to stay consistent with my workouts. It's not easy, I have to admit, with so much on my plate lately, but I'm determined to keep going and not give up. I've also started using some heavier weights that the boys use here, just doing my best basically. So satisfying to get my workout done first thing in the morning. Not always easy, but when I do it, I feel so good about myself, more positive and usually more motivated. Now I'm ready to start the day. I've had a few cabbages sitting in the fridge for several days, so I want to begin today by making a new batch of sauerkraut. You might have noticed I'm wearing my new Emma tee today, my first travel project, finished in just a few days. It's made from bell drops, a cotton, linen and viscose blend, which makes it an easy, breathable piece. I used 4 different colors, about 1.5 balls of each, maybe a bit more for the hem color, making it a super affordable project. I'm so excited to finally wear it, and I can already tell this Emma tee is going to get a lot of use here. It's just perfect. I thought I'd share a few details about my new Emma tee while chopping for cabbages. I made size 2 of the pattern, just like my original one that was made with Mayak Fibers lace held double. I followed the pattern but made the sleeves a bit tighter by joining front and back slightly higher, and finished the bottom hem with 1 round of slip stitch in the back loop only, instead of the knitted hem or the picot stitch. This pattern is so versatile and I'm thrilled with the result. Here's a clip I recorded when I just finished it in our beautiful Airbnb cottage in the Peak District. I think in this room, this is the only place that we have like a normal mirror that I can show you how it looks, but I'm not sure if you can see. Can you see? But this is the t-shirt I finished today. I actually made it in a few days. I think I started crochet the front side maybe a day before we left. Yeah, a day before we left. The striping, like front striping panel, I think I made it even in less than a day, and then the back panel, and then I separated shoulders on the first place in the Cotswold, and shaped the neckline and the shoulders in the front and then in the back. And then I picked up stitches. I made quite a few trials for the neck hem because I didn't know how wide I want it to be. And this yarn is also, I will have to sit down really properly and give you all the information about it, but I think it's done, and I was waiting to try it on before I weave in all the ends because I didn't know how long I want the sleeve hem to be and how long I want the neck hem to be. And I tried a few different bind-offs, but eventually I went with what is originally recommended in the pattern. It's a super stretchy bind-off, so I can, put my head through the neck opening quite easily, because this t-shirt is designed to be with quite a close neck hem, because this is what I like. But when you do it, you can easily modify it. And yeah, a few days ago, one of my lovely followers contacted me to show me how she made a wider neck opening. And this is, by the way, the Emma Tee. The Emma Tee is a pattern available on both my Etsy and Ravelry shops. It's a cotton, viscose and linen blend made with Bell. Yeah, and I purchased it in Wool Warehouse, and it arrived a few days before we left. And I think it took me less than, it feels like I made it in 4 or 5 days. Anyways, it took nothing to do it, to make it, and it's done. And now I'll go to take a shower, and I think I will sit in front of the sunset and weave in the yarn ends. And by the way, I didn't do anything at the bottom hem, but I am not sure. Maybe I will go with single crochet stitches or just slip stitches in the same color. It's the same color that I finished the hem on the neck and on the sleeves. So it's just 4 colors. A white and a natural one, like a more linen color, and then 2 kinds of dusty pinks. This is a mauvey color, and this is more like a dusty light pink, lilac or something like that. But I love it. Maybe I will wear it tomorrow. And now it's time to pack those freshly made veggie bouillon cubes. I can't tell you guys how much these little cubes saved me when we just got back. I was completely off, the fridge wasn't fully stocked, and they made cooking so much easier. Now we have a fresh batch ready for the upcoming season, and I can't wait to use them in soups when the weather gets cooler. There's something so satisfying about this seasonal shift, the way our bodies and minds crave warmth and coziness. That nesting instinct feels so grounding. Before I dive into my next round of fall nesting, I need to tidy up a bit. This plant has dropped a lot of leaves and I have neglected it for far too long. Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or worried about the current situation, I instinctively turn to homemaking rituals. There's an immediate mental payoff for me in getting my house in order. We might not control what's happening externally, but I feel content tapping into my inner resources and finding balance through small joys. It's time for my crochet pumpkins to come out again and kick off fall nesting. They were made last year during our New England foliage trip. You can find the travel vlog on my channel. And today I'm finally unpacking something I brought from a tiny coastal town in Dorset, UK. I've been hunting for tiny stone mushroom decor, And these little finds from Lime Regis are finally ready to have their new home in our nest. I'm just back from an eyebrows appointment with the loveliest lady on earth, and now I'm ready for lunch. I'm taking the bones out of my 48 hours broth to enjoy all the minerals they can give my tired menopausal body, and I'm ready to sit down and enjoy a quiet, nourishing lunch. The boys are not at home for lunch today. Uri is in a special 2-day seminar at the university, and Tomer will come back later and enjoy his lunch. So for now, I'm having lunch by myself.
crema. תודה.
שזה לא זה בכלל, זה לא נראה לי...
לא.
I spent the first half of the day outside getting my hair done and running errands. And now that I'm finally back home, I'm so ready for lunch. I had quite a few plans for vlogging today, but honestly, I feel completely exhausted. And all I really want to do is lay on the couch and get some rest. And if I want to keep this vlogging journey sustainable, I know I need to listen to my body and give it the breaks it needs in this season of my life. So yeah, I'm still here on the sofa. I don't know, experiencing something I don't remember the last time I experienced such a thing. But I feel so tired and so heavy. And I simply feel that I have to listen to my body and just stay here, although I really wanted to do so many other things and, to go to my craft room and start editing this vlog, or at least managing a few things that I need to, some admin work that I need to do, or maybe arrange some of the next colors on my coziest memories blanket that I can, grab the color and continue adding the next square. But I simply can't do anything. So I will try to spend as much time as needed here on my living room sofa, which is our day bed. Yeah. Tomer is at home. He came back from school, had lunch. Uri will be back from his seminar later this evening. I have a 72-hour dough waiting for me in the fridge that I never baked before, 72 hours sourdough. But let's see, I just couldn't do it yesterday, so I let it rest another day in the fridge. And I checked on it and it looks quite okay. So hopefully before Uri comes back from the seminar, I will be able to wake myself up, take myself up off the sofa and go back a sourdough. And I'm very curious to see how the 72 hours dough will come out. And by the way, I hope you like my new glasses. I purchased this frame in the UK and I love it, but I have to get used to it. I ordered the lens, special lens, and I just got them 2 days ago, and yeah, let's see, I still try to get used to it. The 72-hour dough feels good. Surprisingly, it's still strong and full of life, though from my baking experience, I can tell it's just past its peak. So I'm being extra gentle and mindful while pre-shaping it before it goes into the oven. While gently tending to the dough, I'm sorting the colors for the next squares in my coziest memory blanket. I like to plan the colors in advance if I can, so I can grab a yarn and knit whenever I want, enjoying some mindless knitting even when my brain isn't fully engaged. So here is a little peek at how I choose and plan the next squares. Each day brings its own authentic moments of pleasure and contentment, reminding me that what I have is enough. For me, making a house a home feels like the highest form of self-care. Even when it's dark outside, I find my own light inside. I hope you're finding your little joys too. Are you noticing this gentle shift of the season and drawn to your own homemaking rituals? Drop a comment, let me know what brings you joy as the seasons change. With the Jewish holidays approaching, I want to wish you and yours a happy and sweet new year. Shana Tova. My heart hopes for peace and light, that this coming year brings an end to suffering, that all hostages return home safely, and that brighter days shine on us all. Thank you so much for sharing this cozy time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.